Okay, so in this video, I'm gonna start teaching you some tricks to when you have really big numbers, what you can do to factor, and make sure that you don't have to do the tree diagram for things like 144, forget that. So the trick, first I can see 24 and 48. You can take there's no variable, so I know that the variable isn't gonna be the same for either one. But what you could do is you could take the bigger number, and you could divide by the smaller number, and you could, if you get a whole number, oh I did, then you know that that smaller number is your greatest common factor. You could also do that by starting with the big number, 2 times 24, starting the tree diagram, and then when you get to this point, you know that that's your greatest common factor. So 24 is your greatest common factor. In the second one, A and B, the variables aren't there, so you're not gonna have something with a variable. So I'm gonna start with the tree diagram, but I'm gonna kind of shortcut because I recognize that where my greatest common factor is gonna be. I'm just gonna do one tree for each one. 2 times 16, 2 times 24. I don't think that's gonna get me what I want, but we'll keep going, okay? Nothing there. I'm gonna break down the bigger one. 24 would be 2 times 12. See how you could do this forever and ever? But what you might realize when you've gotten to this point, okay, and you've started with 1, you might see, oh, 16. I know 16 goes into 48. So you could divide 48 by 16 and see if you get a whole number. And you do. It's 3, right? 16 times 3, 18, 48. Okay? So you can kind of shortcut, see if you can find it without having to do tree diagrams, okay? So 3 times 16, so 16 would be the greatest common factor here. Of course, you can continue to do the tree diagram, but sometimes it will take a long time. For this last one, I don't know off the bat if 148 or 144 divides by 36. Let me check on my calculator. Divided by 36 is 4. So that's great, that's a whole number. So 36 is gonna be my number, and then I see a K in both, so it's gonna be 36K.